Hey folks, back with the live action. We've got the Atlanta Valkyries facing Doylestown. Should be an exciting one again. Two solid sides right here. Ball's up. Doylestown feeds it well. That looked like Maggie Austin on the carry. Little pick and go off the back of that. Wow, little little chipper right there. A little playing a bit of soccer back there to get control of the ball. Nice work from Valkyrie. Supports there. Doylestown putting some pressure on as they've turned the ball over here. Valkyrie moving the ball out to the far side. Oh, unfortunately had some jittery hands out there on the wing. Advantage is being called, but Doylestown ends up with the ball and they're on the front foot. Doylestown looking pretty good right here. Good support, quick to the rucks. Oh, poached right there. It's going to go Valkyrie's way this time around. Support's a little slow getting there, but it looks like it's just in the nick of time in order to hold on to that ball. Valkyrie on the front foot trying to work it out of their 22, just crossing over. Oh, and the ball's lost in contact, and it's going back to Doylestown. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay, there's a whistle there. Diving over looked like the call. Sir is going to say, give me a second. Let's get the 10 back right here. Diving over was the call for certain. That's it appears to be Nola Flynn. You hear a lot of this young lady's name. Very competent rugger and only a sophomore. Ball moving well through the hands of Doylestown. Doylestown looking for that outside option right there. Nice little dish right there through the hands to who looked like Austin. Doylestown looking pretty threatening here. But it looks like, oh, nice little poach there. Is there a whistle? Yes, unfortunately there was. Doylestown's going to stay with that ball. Nola with the quick tap. There's her pod, two-person pod, and they're going to dot it down. Let's see the replay there. Did you get a number on that jersey? I lost it in the in the blurry vision here of. I'm not going to blame the screen, but my eyes. That was nice work by the Doylestown team there off of that penalty that they took the advantage of right there. Nola Flynn taps the ball, taps it into a two-person pod, which looked like it was being supported by. I'm going to say Robinson and potentially Fisk and King. Kick is good as well. So Doylestown takes the lead in the first 3 minutes of this clash with Doylestown Atlanta Valkyrie. Valkyrie with the restart. A little bit of a grubber kick, not the easiest thing to manage right there. Looks like it's gone into the hands of Reagan King. It has. She has a nice run there, making some hard yards. Big tackle brought down there by the number 6, Ortego. Looks like an outside line break right here. Wow, a little bit of a chase, but she's able to put it down. Trying to get a number on the back of that jersey for you. I should know these young women. We see them fairly often. Great little try, great little effort there. Kick to come. Nola Flynn, no good on that kick. Not an easy angle that she had to take that from. So the score will be 12-zip in favor of Doylestown. And this is Doylestown versus Atlanta Valkyrie. Atlanta Valkyrie on the restart. Pappas, ball's up. Doylestown well fields that ball in the backfield. Brought down hard just north of the 22. Flynn working the ball off the back of that ruck. Little chipper kick right there, looking for space. They find it. Is the chase there? The chase is there. Unfortunately, Ortego has to throw that ball away. Big counter ruck right there from Doylestown, and there's King on the move. It looks like it's going to be called back. I didn't. Unfortunately, the sir had the back to us, so I didn't catch the arm gesture. It looked like it might have been offside. Apologies, folks. So we got a game on our hands. We've seen some good rugby this morning, and it continues on. Yeah, for certain. For those who can't see, I'm talking to my buddy Chris O'Brien, who is the mastermind behind all the audio-visual equipment that we have, and quietly mans the camera and doesn't get always the props that he deserves. So let me do that right now and say thank you, sir, for everything you do. And thanks to Bill Dobbs for this extra TV screen here today, which is making calling the live action a lot easier now that I've realized that it's right in front of me, which is super helpful. All right, back to the game. We digress. It's going to be a Valkyrie throw-in. Valkyrie opting for a three-rugger line out here. Interesting. Everybody's been keeping them short today. It's, I guess with the wind, they're thinking long ball is probably out of question. Ball's up, well taken by Valkyrie right here. Little chip kick over the top. Oh, is the bounce going to be in? No, it's going to work to the advantage of Doylestown. Doylestown moving the ball well here. Great out of the hands from Nola Flynn right there, who's being taken down. Oh, really good strip right there from the sky blue jersey. A little bit of hecticness with that loose ball back there. Reagan King's on them. Oh, one tackle to another tackle. Okay, we've got another whistle here. Looks like referees are conferring. Not sure what the chat is going on here at the center of the field between our two sirs, but looks like it has been resolved. We've also just noticing that we have a player on the ground. Once again, this is not anything that anybody wants to see, of course. I think I'm stating the obvious, but hopefully it's, once again, nothing too serious here. Okay, folks, we're back with live action of the, bear with me 1 second, as I have to find my Doylestown roster. Here we are. So Doylestown versus Atlanta Valkyrie. The reason for the interruption in play is we had a fairly serious injury on the far side of the field. Number 6, Hannah Ortego, had fallen after contact and did not get up And she had noted to officials that she felt something wrong in her back, and she was cautioned not to move. She's just been removed from the field by the Guilford County EMS and fire squad. We have reports that she was moving her extremities and conscious the whole time, so hopefully just an overabundance of caution, and she'll be back on the pitch in a very short period of time. But thoughts and prayers out to Hannah and her family. As we resume live action here, Doylestown, Atlanta Valkyrie. Atlanta on the front foot, Doyle off the back of that ruck, moving the ball. Ball's kicked to the backfield, fielded by Doylestown. That looks like actually Morris's one of the two sisters. I believe that is Maddie Ball, playing in the Doylestown jersey today, with a nice run to the far side there. Nice little turnover ball right there from Doyle again, and it appears that Atlanta will be on the front foot again. Good little carry here, hard-fought numbers right there. That looked like it may have been sorry folks, a little technical difficulty there. We're through it. Oh, great little ball worked all the way across the field here from Valkyrie. Unfortunately, it looks like the advantage arm is out for the knock as they're fighting through here. Big counter-rucking happening right here. Big counter-ruck from Reagan King in the yellow jersey right there in the red and black scrum cap. So the knock is called, and the mark is set, and both teams will be packing down again. As far as the first half time, we can't really tell you what that will be based on the break, or if it'll be truncated. So we'll just have to follow our friends at the center of the field, their look. Doylestown put in, Nola Flynn on the put in. Shadowed by number 21, Scott Benson. Ball's out, and good 8-man pick right there, as you'd expect from Bridget McGonigal. McGonigal offloads to 14, that's Sydney Haddon. Haddon is brought down out into touch just north of the 5. That will result in a Valkyrie put in. That's number 18, throw in, that's number 18, Skinteris with the hooker duties. Sir asking Doylestown to give the obligatory space needed to start it up. Nice little tip-off right there to Reagan King, and unfortunately it looks like that was not straight, potentially. No, there's an offside call. Okay, offside was the call, and now it's going to result in penalty. Pappas on the ball looking for touch. Does she find it? It looks like it's going to stay in bounds, and a fairly sympathetic bounce drops into the hands right there of, I believe, Austin. Off the back of that, Nola shoulder in, digs the ball out. Big long pass to the outside, well taken. Nice ball moving to the outside right here, looking down at the screen, trying to get us a number here. There's a break. If she's able to get past, big try-saving tackle right there from Sky Blue. Exciting passage of play right here at the breakdown. Nola Flynn off the back. Receiving player right there. Looks like McGonigal again. It is. She's brought down. Their support is there. Nola Flynn looks to the inside. Oh, nice little sneaky play right there to the weak side, and it's dotted down. McGonigal brings it in. Here's the replay, folks. Nola Flynn shoulder in, gets it out, and it looks like that may have gone to their 10, Accardi, if I'm not mistaken. Chris, can you back me up on that? I believe that was the 10 jersey that put it down. We're going to stick with that for the time being. Wow, folks, nice series of play right there from an inspired Doylestown team right there. So score at the moment with 5 down, 17-0. Flynn, unfortunately, with not one of her best strikes, but that happens. I mean, it takes she takes quite a lot on her shoulders, and kicking duties is one of them. You know, not an easy day out here with the breeze a-blowing, but that's going to be 5 points right there, which is going to make this score 17-zip. Doylestown to Atlanta Valkyrie. Once again, really nice series of play right there, all on the front foot by the yellow jersey. Folks at home, if you actually caught that maybe I was wrong with that 10 jersey call, just let us know on the live stream and we'll make that correction as well. Appreciate all your support.
Try coming, it's coming.
Ball's up, fairly deep kick. Bounced off the knees of Robinson. So, pardon me, off the shins of Robinson, so that won't create a knock-on. Nola Flynn looking backside, and there she is, dishes off to Reagan King. Reagan King's off to the races. There's support in the form of the 6 jersey. Again, that was Robinson. That tempo is stopped at just about the 10, and the ball is turned over. Valkyrie ball. Valkyries on, and are they? Yes, ball's out for the Valkyries. Bit of a hospital pass there, and kind of errant ball lost, bobbling about the 10. But Valkyries is going to stay on regardless of the stiff counter-rucking that you're seeing happening from Doylestown. Scott Benson did a nice job getting that ball out of there, and she's, oh, great heads-up play here. Oh, holy cow. That was so unfortunate for number 16, Garland, who was doing her damnedest in the blue jersey to keep that ball alive. Nola Flynn the same just before her, just as she's dragged out of bounds, throws the ball back in. Garland grabs it, tries to superwoman it back, and unfortunately her foot is dragged out over the white, and it's going to turn that over. But it appears we're going to be calling it back to a knock being played advantage, so as opposed to the line out, it will go to a scrum down. But fun and exciting series of play from both sides right there. Oh my goodness, we're joined by the Emperor. Hello, sir. For those who are not in the know, that's Brian Melody, the Emperor of West Carroll Rugby and all its surrounding land. Back to the live action here. Nola Flynn just doing what she does best, taking control of that game. Ball off the backside right there. That was number 3 with Lily Fisk with a big carry there. Big crushing run coming out of the number 12 jersey, folks. That is a beauty from Maggie Austin. Maggie Austin brought down just north of the try line. Where's that ball going to stay? Okay, penalty's going to go in favor of Valkyrie. They needed that break right there because that tempo got up pretty quickly from that blistering run from Maggie Austin in the 12 jersey. More exciting rugby today here, folks. If you're just tuning in, stay with us because there is some great high school girls rugby happening right here. Kick to clear is well fielded by what appeared to be number 14, Fiona Perillo. Nice little ball here. Great little inside step from, it looked like the 5 Rosenberg. And Flynn just doing the hard work right there. Big carry again from Fisk. Fisk looking for space. Getting brought down just north of the 5. That ball is staying with the yellow jersey. Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be scrum down. Looked like it may have been a knock there. So, yeah, knock it was. Great tempo here from Doylestown, but, you know, just needed to probably ratchet it down a notch just to keep that ball in hand. But anyway, results in a scrum down. It'll be put in Valkyrie. Valkyrie definitely happy to have that break right there. Let's see what they're going to opt to do to get this ball out of that red zone. Okay. That's fine. Okay, folks. Well, that's the half right there. Okay, so we'll be able to give you a better time now. Let's take a quick break right here. We're also having some technical difficulties, so bear with us as we start to work through that. But otherwise, what's happening back here shouldn't interrupt the live action. We'll continue back shortly after the half and look forward to calling more of this very, very exciting game for you as we come back in a few short minutes. Talk to you soon. Well, that was a quick halftime break, but understandably so because of the time that was taken to address a very serious injury on the field. Once again, thoughts and prayers out to Hannah Ortego and her family. We heard solid reports that she's in good form, moving her extremities and was conscious the whole time, just a little bit concerned about some potential injuries in the back and making sure there's an overabundance of caution. But once again, thoughts and prayers to the family. Hope to see you back on the pitch very, very soon, young lady. Second half action of Doylestown, Atlanta Valkyrie. The score at the beginning of this second half is 17 for Doylestown, 0 for Atlanta, but that is not indicative of the play that Atlanta is putting out there. Let's catch half two of this very, very exciting matchup. And just as a reminder, we're here in beautiful Greensboro, North Carolina on the fantastic Guilford College campus, courtesy of our good friend Christine Newcomb, head coach of the women's program here. Game is on. Valkyrie with the ball and on the front foot. Wind wreaking havoc on the rosters. Still with Valkyrie on the far side there. Big carry coming in. There's the whistle. Okay, looks like an offsides call going in favor of the sky blue jersey. And then taking those duties right there in the number 2 jersey is Doyle. Doyle with the quick tap and go out to support runner, looking for space. Taken down just south of the 10. There's Scott Benson, pardon me, working the 9 duties again. Good ball handling right there. Looking for that outside lane. Almost had it. Oh. Okay, that is going to be brought back, folks. Okay. Off the feet, diving over, pardon me. The ball is quick tap by Pappas. Oh, big counter rucking here from Doylestown. Not unexpected, but Valkyries are able to hold on to it right there. So we got another whistle here, folks. There's a little bit of a melee. Sir is going to call the mark. It looks like scrum down in favor of the sky blue jersey, so obviously a knock forward at some point in that series of play. Oh, our Zoom is back. Nice camera work here, Chris. We're back on the big screen over here. 31 with the pick off the back of that ruck, and that is Xavier. Still on the run. Really nice series of play right here from the sky blue jersey. Good pressure from the yellow jersey, keeping that ball. And look at that little pick right there. Oh, wow, inside step from the 5. That's Rosenberg again.
That's it for now, thank you. Oh, yeah, 3.
So it's a back and forth. We've been seeing a lot of this today, folks, and I think it's indicative of the talent that we're up against them. Most of these games are being played within the 22s, right? And that's what you're going to see when you get quality rugby out there. We've got, unfortunately, another player down here. It looks like it might be a knee injury. We've got some unfortunate stuff happening out here today because you don't like seeing any of it, obviously, but even at the beginning of the season, and hopefully these are injuries that can be diagnosed and overcome fairly quickly, as these young ladies have been preparing in the off season and getting ready and fit and rugby fit for what should be a very good season for them. So we're hoping the best for these players. Folks, so while there's a necessary break in the action, let's just have a quick shout out to our sponsors. Best Logistics and Transportation. Best isn't just our name, it's our benchmark. Rugby New Jersey, support and governorship of New Jersey School and Club Rugby. Morris Rugby. Morris Rugby provides significant resources and support as a founding partner of Rugby Showcase. And Basecamp 31, providing administrative and event support in their relentless drive to drive their mission of a healthy community. Hey, thankfully our player's up and actually going to rejoin the action. Wow, well done, young lady.
Yes, girl!
So we're about 5 minutes into the second half. I suspect the clock, although the injury was probably kept on running time because we are about a full game behind. Scrum down far side. Scott Benson on the put-in. Ball's in. Nice little push there from Doylestown, but it will... Let's see, we've got a whistle on the play. Okay, scrum was called up. They're going to reset. Scott Benson still on the put-in in the sky blue jersey. Might have been a bit of an early engage. Sir looking for that right timing on the cadence. There it is. Ball's in. It looks like it's stuck in the 2-channel. Comes out. It looks like the 8-man sneak right there. Pappas doing some big rucking right there, but the ball is poached. Nola Flynn doing the work. Oh, and it's gone back the other way again. Big hard fighting counter rucking here from Doylestown, trying to regain possession of that. Scott Benson's able to get that ball and dish it off. Nice work there from Atlanta to get the ball back. That's number 2 on the ball, Doyle. 18 on the carry right there, and that is Skinteris. Number 5 brought down hard, Xavier. 9 over the cover. Scott Benson off the back. Ball moving well through the hands of this sky blue jersey on a big attack right here. That's 33 with a big carry, Langdon. Scott Benson on the back of that ruck again. Big run back into contact. Benson looking for options. She's taken down pretty hard from Nola Flynn. That poach is fended off by her supporting ruggers. 18 opts to pick off the back with 35 in support. That team effort was together of Skenteris and Warmerdam. Seeing some big work here coming out of the sky blue jersey. Big stop there, but support is there. They're able to hang on. There's a big kick there. Doyle on the chase. Being fielded in the back. One kick again. Oh, unlucky there. Yes, and unfortunately, 24 attempting to get a hold of that ball is unable to. That's Gann. And, oh, actually, it looks like we're being called back for a different penalty. Offside penalty, so that's not going to result in what we thought, or thought was going to be a knock. That ball was taken quickly, but it's going to get called back. I like Doyle's ID there, but I think I think you have to play to the referee there. This gentleman wants it on the mark. He's made that very clear a handful of times, so best to just follow the rules. But the go quick in certain situations like that isn't a bad one. Doyle looking to take it on her own shoulders. That is a nice try there, folks. Doyle makes the hard yards and then is able to dish it off as she's going into heavy, heavy contact. And it looks like we've got a player down. I believe it was our try scorer, so I don't have a jersey number for you, but it appears that they're calling on the trainers again. So hopefully this young lady is okay. That was a very, very good series of play from this Atlanta Valkyries team. It was a back and forth punch out between the 22 and the 10. The ball was turned over a handful of times between both sides. The Valkyries were able to keep their calm and composure, get the ball back, start to get on the front foot. That penalty call was actually very important for them, which brought them down to the 5. Doyle takes the ball off, dishes off to her counterpart, and dots it down for 5. So Atlanta is on the board. So a little bit of play there. That kick's live. If that ball doesn't work and they can get their hands on it, so be it. But the sir has called it back. It's going to be for a proper restart here. Flynn with a good high ball to the far side. Finally well fielded by the sky blue jersey, and they've got a line break to the far side. Brought down pretty hard and into touch. Okay, line out just south of the 50 in front of us on the far side. The Valkyrie player was dragged out of bounds. Unfortunately, there was a great line break for her. Oh, nice little, interesting, what we call the cheese call right there, which was supposed to be going to the first lifter, but it looks like it was not a straight put-in. That's a tough one to pull off, and the mark is called. Tap and go from Pappas. Pappas puts the ball up in the air. It's, unfortunately not well fielded there. So once again, folks, here in the second half, Valkyries have made it onto the board with 5 points. The score is Doylestown 17, Atlanta Valkyries 5. Scrum down far side, north of the 22. Scott Benson with the put-in. Looks like we're going without an 8 on either side, so the Valkyrie 8 was asked to disengage from her side of the scrum. Oh, then we've got a bit of a collapse there. Valkyries struggled a little bit with their scrummaging today. And got to be careful there against a very competent Doylestown pack. Here's the second effort. Ball's in. Oh, we lost it in the second rows there. That's some of that can be the 8-man missing there, holding that tiller together. Okay, third attempt. Still Valkyrie put in. Scott Benson gives the signal, ball is in. Looks like they're going to get clean ball this time. Scott Benson's able to get that ball out nicely. Oh, we got a big carry here, folks. Support is, gets tackled and releases the, oh, wow, man. This is great series of play from this young lady. That looked like the 5 jersey right there. Xavier, a little heads-up play right there, off to 35. 35 is Walter Warmerdam. And the ball's turned over. Nola Flynn on the front foot looking for space. Support is there at the breakdown. Doylestown. There's Maggie Austin looking for some, pardon me, that's Lily Fisk with that carry. Ooh, big poach attempt right there from Xavier. Ball's going to stay right there. Flynn puts boot to it, looks for space, and she finds it. There's a lot of open space in that backfield. And, folks, the chase is on. Coming into camera view right now. It looks, there's a, oh! And that looked like number 8, McGonigal, trying to soccer it forward, and the ball is put down. Great series of play here. Here's the replay, folks. McGonigal back on her feet, kicks it through once again. Picked up right there and dotted down, folks. That was a great try effort from Doylestown right there. Great kick and chase. And as they say, the kick is only as good as the chase, and Doylestown made good on that for 5 points. Very nice work. Score 22-5 with the kick to come. Flynn makes the 2 extra right there. Nice work from Nola Flynn, making it 24-5. About 16 minutes into the second half of play. So it certainly warmed up a bit since this morning. It was a little bit damp from the dew on the field, and the cloud cover was still in, still a little chilly, but we have full sun now, beautiful pitches out here at Guilford College, and just watching some great rugby. I don't know if there's a better way to spend a Saturday. Up the restart. Looks like those kicking duties have turned over to Doyle. Reagan King looking for the outside. Reagan King putting the afterburners on, fending off tacklers. Nice little dish as she hits the ground. Big stiff tackle right there. But Doylestown's able to hold on. Not giving it up easily. Then Valkyrie drives them out into touch. That's going to stop what looked like a try waiting to happen. Nice work from Valkyrie to use that far side touch line to take that momentum out of the play. Exciting games all day, folks. Hasn't been a yawner since this morning at all. Ball's, okay. Interesting. That was a pretty wide tunnel right there. Not an easy ball for that jumper to have to try to take. Okay, oddly, look, I guess, okay, knock and then scrum down call right there.
You got this, belt!
Scott Benson scrum half for Valkyrie. Quick off of that one. Oh, she's thwarted right there a little bit. There's a loose ball back there, but I tell you what, Valkyrie keeps their composure. Nice little looping pass right there. Valkyrie looking for some open lanes. Nola Flynn looking for that poach in there. It looks like she's on it. Yes, she's taking it away. Supports there. McGonigal.
Get it, Noah!
Ball's moving, ball's moving.
Yes, Noah!
Doylestown looking for the ball. They fish it out. Good run from Rosenberg right there into contact. There's a penalty arm out. Off the back of that
Hang on, Noah!
is the number 12, Maggie Austin. We've got a whistle, folks. Diving over. A little bit of relief for Valkyrie here for them to be able to get on the front foot, as you'd expect. We're looking to kick to touch here. Touch is found and found easily.
Let's go, ladies! This is our try. You got this, Viv!
Skinteris with the throw. Tunnel looks a little slimmer this time. Nice little take right there. Looked like it was going into a maul. They've opted to move the ball wide. Doyle gets it out there. Big slicing run right here from the 17. Really nice work. That is Jane. Valkyrie's looking real good here, folks. Looking for that outside lane. Have they found it? No, Doylestown's there for the takedown. Oh, big counter ruck there from Flynn. There's a whistle. Off the feet. Valkyries just no quitting this team, folks. We're in the dying minutes of the second half, and they're pushing for that next score. Slowed down at the ruck there as they're fishing it out. Doyle in on that one. Runner, oh, unfortunate. Ball's lost forward. Taken by Doylestown. The fight is on. Players down in the melee. Oh, a little chicken wing dish by Fisk there. Ball has gone back to Valkyrie. 35 on the carry. Walter Warmerden. It looks like we have time off on the pitch for another injury, folks, so we just heard the double whistle, not the triple for the final of the game there, so bear with us. And there was, that happened in the contact. There was some serious hard play going on there between both teams. That was a hard contested ball from both sides, and it looks like, unfortunately, this young lady bared the brunt of one of those series of play. And the game's been called, folks. So what we're looking at here for the final score, Doylestown 24, Atlanta Valkyrie 5. Doylestown certainly on the front foot both in the first and the second half, but I tell you what, Valkyrie gave them a hard time, and those 24 points were not easily earned at any point in this game. Valkyries suffering some tough injuries during this game, and just a resilient side. For all those young ladies that went down, we send our prayers and hope that everybody's well, and we'll see you back on the pitch very soon. Doylestown, well-played game. We know this production staff actually coaches with Morris, and we've played against Doylestown many times. We know how talented this team is, and they showed it again today. So we're going to take a quick break here, folks, and come back with live action, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be Raleigh Cobras and Morris.